with books and superstars in magazines. An old friend calls and tells us where to meet. Her plane takes off from Baltimore and touches down on Bourbon Street. Sit outside and argue all night long about a God we've never seen, but never fails to side with me. Sunday comes and all the papers say Ma Teresa's joined the mob and happy with her full-time job. My life, the thoughts that drift away. The summer come for everyone. Can humans do what prophets say? And if I die before I learn to speak, can money pay for all the days I lived awake but half asleep?
Probably gonna wait on that one until I get my battery put up here. Go from there. Alright. That's done and that's done. I'll wait on this ground wire. I'll go ahead and label this so that I know that it'll be my ground. So that's all there is to it. Got a fuel pump. This goes to my fuel pump. Gray wire hooks into my purple. Purple comes over to my fuel pump relay that I have on my new standalone block. And I've got my pink that goes up to my fuel gauge inside the blazer on the dash. That pink will come down, run around, and tie into my purple wire that goes to my fuel pump and sending unit. And that'll tell me how much fuel I have. This purple wire goes back to the fuel sending unit back there for the fuel level. I've got a couple other ones here that I've not hooked up yet. Not sure what they go to. This went to the old alternator, but I don't know if this went to my actual alternator gauge or if that's covered in this other wire that I had hooked up for my bulkhead. And then the oil pressure plug, 8-pin plug, I've got to hook up the other side of this plug here. This is a plug that I made coming off of the PCM, and more or less this will go to the dash, like the OBD connector. It's got a fan control and some other things. The tachometer, one of them is a battery power that goes into the gauge cluster. Just a couple different things here. So I'll actually get that plug wired in another video and get that finished up. Kind of been waiting to get further along so I can get that fender well up here to see more or less the length of wire that I'm going to have to put on here to get it back and forth. So kind of waiting on that deal, but I'll come back to it later on and we'll get it buttoned up. So that's it. That's the wires to my fuel pump and the wires to my fuel gauge inside the dash. So with that, we'll end that video and we'll move on to something else.